Today is the day that all of us been waiting here for. I'm Dasita Medis, and I'm here to welcome you to a historic event that is the encounter between St. Peter's College and Royal College. As you can see, I'm here right now at the P. Nagendran Tennis Complex located at the Royal College. So, looking at the skies, I can see the skies have changed. Let's pray that we will have a great tournament ahead and the rain will not come. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. We are truly honored to have you all here today at this momentous occasion, the Royal versus St. Peter's tennis encounter. Currently, the match scores are as follows. Royal College leading with 2 points, while St. Peter's College is with a single point. Right here with me, I have Senel Rohana. Myself, I'm Dasita Medis.
Good
Senel.
evening, Dasita. Good evening. It's a wonderful occasion today. We want to call this a resonance event, as this match has been played before in the 1940s, and it had been stopped, and we want to continue this tradition, and we've started playing this match today, and it is looking tremendous. What are your thoughts, Dasita?
Senel, what do you think? Why is the match actually happening today? I think this is the first time in Sri Lanka the match between St. Peter's and Royal College is happening. Can you tell me why it's happening? What is the importance?
Yes, so as you know, St. Peter's and Royal College, we've always been one of the longest tennis playing schools in Sri Lanka, and this is actually not the first time. We've played this match before in the 1940s, 1930s, and it had stopped a long time ago. And this is a reoccurring event which had happened in our history. So we wanted to start this again. So the all boy committees of Royal College and St. Peter's have came together and organized this event today, and it has been really great so far. So we played two segments, the under 15 segment and the under 19 segment. We had the deciding match at the under 15 segment, and we just started the under 19 first doubles, which is ongoing on your screen right now.
About a tennis match, don't you think? It's for me. It's actually a celebration of sportsmanship, and what I can see right now is actually an amazing doubles happening right now, and right next to it a singles happening. St. Peter's, Royal College battling it out, and amazing serves, amazing shots being played by both the teams. Uh, don't you think it's an amazing session happening between both the schools?
Definitely, that's it. Definitely. It's always a great rivalry between Royal College and St. Peter's College when it comes to the sport of tennis. We've been battling each other for years, even at the national schools and the inter schools. It has always been a great rivalry. So, having this event for us, just for these two schools, is tremendous, and we're honored to host. We're honored to start playing this match again. So, it's been great.
I agree, Sadel. I believe that tennis is not just a game, because I see a lot of players here right now, all youngsters who are attending to Royal and St. Peter's College. So I believe in the world of tennis, rivalries like this are what make the other sport or the other sportsmen truly legendary. It's not just a game; it's simply the legacy in the making. Don't you agree, Sinel?
Definitely, definitely. Just to talk about legacies. So we've named the trophy after two legends of the two schools. From Royal College, if you take Uh, it's Arjun Fernando, who has been, I would say, the most accomplished tennis player in Sri Lanka. And from St. Peter's, we've named the trophy after LP Ernest, who was the first Davis Cup captain for Sri Lanka, who's a product of St. Peter's College. So the trophy will be named after those two legacies, which the two schools have produced. And this will be definitely a match to be remembered, and definitely a match which will create future legacies for Sri Lanka.
All right, so we are having a doubles. Right in front of me, I can see a doubles match, and the score. Uh, I see that Royal College is on advantage. Take on the. Game give it doubles again. Okay, so Royal is leading right now, 3 sets to 2. Uh, Amazing match as I can see. The Peterites are under pressure right now, and I hope the weather won't change because the weather will not change. It was a sudden, it was pretty warm climate before, and right now I see a lot of clouds coming up. For the doubles match, Royal is leading, and St. Peter's College will simply gather their teammates to perform better.
Yeah, we have Manish and Ashwin battling it out at the court right now for St. Peter's, and Ryan and Jamal from Royal College, who's leading 3 games to 2. It'll be an interesting match to watch this.
A shot with a lot of power, but well, I guess the wind is affecting for the ball to travel inside the court. Our player simply focused on the right area, but unfortunately it went to the wrong location. Hoping the next point will be an amazing serve, but failed to give a proper response to the shot played by the Royalist.
Yeah, it was a really good serve, but he couldn't continue with the point. But let's see.
Sanel, the score is 30 love to Royal College. Hopefully the Peterites will begin to battle
Nice,
this out.
wonderful point. That was a very nice point. Royal has been playing this match really well. They've used quite a lot of tactics during this match.
Okay, so let me just tell you some few points about these youngsters who are representing St. Peter's College. So, as you can see, this is the under 19 team of St. Peter's College. We have Kajan Manish, Parameshwaran Harishwa, Ganuka Fernando, Sandaru Guruge, Udaya Chandran Karthik, Kajan Ajesh, and Ashwin Kalidasan. We also do have few players who are our reserves. That is Virun Jayasundara, Anupa Garumana, and Revon Yogendran. So these are simply our main, this is our team for the under 19 tennis at St. Peter's College. There's a small drizzle happening.
Yes,
Senel, what do you think what's happening right now?
I think
Will
certainly.
it have an impact on our players?
Um, I think if Rain stops play, I think Royal will lose their momentum on this game. So it will be a regrouping session for St. Peter's. Let's hope that Royal keep their momentum as we go along and we continue play today. But yeah, at the moment we are seeing quite a lot of rain coming onto the courts. Um,
What
yeah,
if a huge win comes and, let the boys play, get back to their game?
yes, we all hope for that.
Yes,
Let's see.
let's all pray for it.
Yes.
Also, um, do you know, Sunil, this Ganuka Fernando is a well qualified player.
Sorry to interrupt you, Dasita. I think we will be
All right,
kind of
I think the
halting
match has
play.
stopped right now, Sunil.
Yes.
The match is stopped due to the weather conditions. We shall speak about Ganuka Fernando soon, once we are back.
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right, let's have an understanding of what the weather conditions are. The wind is at 11 kilometers per hour, and uh, and the raining chance, of course, is at 80%. So there is 20 more percent of a chance where sun will come up and starts to shine. As you can see, we have a lot of spectators at the P. Nagendran Tennis Complex at Royal College. A lot of people are here, no matter it is raining right now, it's drizzling right now. Um, Lots of people are here absolutely to see the excited youngsters battling it out with each other. So let's talk about let's talk about why we have this match. I think that got to be spoken uh, simply because since 1940s we've been having a lot of mutual matches with Royal College. Let's tell our listeners on why it's important and why this is the first time we are having this type of an event.
Yeah, actually, that's as I mentioned before, this was not the first time. We have had this event in the 1940s before, but this is
Of
a
course, of course.
resurgence of this event, and it had stopped for almost 60, 70 years. So we want to start this match as St. Peter's and Royal College are the two most the two biggest schools who have produced, I think, most number of Sri Lanka players for Sri Lanka, or Davis Cup players rather. So because of that honor, because of that position we hold in this sport, it is important to have a match with uh, Royal and St. Peter's. So I think that is the main reason to create such legends and legacies for the future. I think that is why mainly we have to have this match. The rain is upon us. It is getting a bit stronger at the moment. Uh, we will.
So, Father Rector, the principal of St. Peter's College, is here today, Father Rohit Rodrigo, having a chat with the head coach, Mr. Dineth Pathiraja, and the supportive other priests are also here trying to communicate with the boys. The umpire is, of course, is having a checkup on the status of the court since the drizzle has affected, and hopefully uh, the weather conditions will of course change. Trivia questions trivia question. Talk about. I think it's good to. Yeah, but what are your thoughts on the guests who are coming today? Do you know any special ones, special individuals who are trying to be present here today?
Yes, I think Arjun Fernando will be joining us today.
Of course. If I can tell you some details about Arjun Fernando.
Of
Because of
course,
his
of course.
performance, he simply. So then again, why we know him is simply because of his rank. From what I remember, he was the 200 in the world's ranking.
Yes, that's the. I think he is certainly one of the individuals who has taken Sri Lanka tennis to another level, and possibly the uh, only individual who has gone to that next level from Sri Lanka tennis. So uh, having him here is a great achievement for all college, and hence why he is also named or the name person for the trophy today.
Yeah. Senel, do you know that Arjun Fernando was the world? He had a world rank. He was the 210th ranker back in the 1980s. Back in the 1980s, right? He was well known, and most of us, I mean, you and I played tennis for over
Yeah.
10 years, right? And
Yes.
we know him. Even though he's from the 1980s, he's well known because he's one of the Sri Lankans to have one of the best rankings in the world. Yeah,
Of course. Yes.
I think we will expect him today, Senel.
Yeah. Yeah. He will.
Even though the weather conditions are bad, we will surely get the opportunity to see him.
Of course.
All right, so we can see Mr. Patiraja having a chat with the boys. Senel, do you know that? Do you know? I just want to talk about history. Since this match is all about the history. That's why we are here today. Apart from leaving away all the sportsmanship and the hard work we are putting inside the court, this is a relationship with Royal College since the 1940s. I just want to talk about a few things about our head coach, that is Mr. Dinit Pathiraja. Do you know that this is his 26th year working with St. Peter's College, Senel?
Yes. Yes. Of course. I mean, he's definitely a character to be admired in college. Uh, 26 years consecutively has been, leading the team from up front. I think I don't think there is any other coach who has a school's record um, uh, as Mr. Padiraja has had at St. Peter's. It is definitely he's definitely played a momentous and a massive role in creating history for St. Peter's College.
Of course, of course. He's the main man behind all these boys, I can see. And even he has simply created two important players who are well known in Sri Lanka. Can I tell you who they are?
Yes, go ahead. That's the.
All right. So, if you look at the men's and women's players, including four times Sri Lankan men's champion, right? Four times. That
Yes.
is Dinesh Kantan Thangaraja, right? He's from one batch above me. And also the six-time women's champion Amrita Mutaya.
Yes. They were definitely products of Mr. Padiraja. I think they are, during their prime times, he was their head coach, and I think even today they will definitely give him that credit.
Of course. I mean, he's well confident. As you can see, he's having a very comfortable set on the field at the tennis court. He's smiling, right? As you can see. Uh,
Doesn't happen very often during a match, but it's nice to see him smiling.
of course. With all the smiles, let's move into a small break and we'll be back soon. Take care, boys. Hi, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the rivalry tournament between Royal College and St. Peter's College. We are back right now because the rainfall suddenly ceased, and the there's a match happening right now in front of me. That's the under 15s singles match. Another honorable mention I had to do is that Arjun Fernando, our chief guest, also is present here right now.
Yes, that's the chief guest for the evening, Sergeant Fernando. Uh, Definitely a legend of Sri Lanka tennis and Royal College tennis, I would say. And we are witnessing the deciding match at the moment for the under 15 segment. Royal is leading 6-4, and we are witnessing the final. If it comes to it, the final set of this segment. Royal player seems very confident and has been aggressively playing the last few games. I think it has been shown, and that is why he's leading 6 games to 4.
Senel, let me stop you right there. I want to tell you, few things, few special people, youngsters we have from representing the under 15 team of St. Peter's College. Firstly, I want to talk about Ashlin De Silva, and he has been. Do you know that he has been selected for the ITF Development Championship and the World Junior Tennis Championships 2024? Right, so he's one of our key players in the under 15 team. Also, before we saw the youngster, the energetic youngster Kubendran Mayuran. He is also a member of the Sri Lankan under 12 team in the 2020. Also, he has been a selected player for ITF Development Championships and also the World Junior Tennis Championship in 2024 as the number one player in the under 14 sector in Sri Lanka.
St. Peter's does have an impressive under 15 team, but all eyes are at this deciding match. Both players are playing very well, and this is the end of this match.
Sunil, that was a brilliant winner's shot, right? I think that was well placed. Uh, don't you think our boys need to start cheering the next match and start back on getting back on the game?
Yes, so this ends the under 15 segment for the day, and Royal College has won 3 matches to 2. They won the tie in the under 15 segment, and uh, we'll be coming back to you with the under 19 segments and under 19 matches, which was started a little while back. But as we can see, the rains are coming down again. That's the
Of
courts are
course,
looking a bit slippery at the moment.
definitely. I think it'll take about an hour's time for the coach to recover back back to its previous position.
Yes, I agree, Dasita. I think rains are coming down pretty hard at the moment. I think the hardest we've seen for today. And the courts look a bit slippery at the moment. Um, as you can see right now on your screen, the under 15 players are, shaking their hands as we have concluded the under 15 segment.
Sunil, I think the rain is bit by bit increasing. The courts getting, there is no hope of our courts getting dried up.
Yes, as we can see at the moment, courts look pretty slippery, and rain is coming down pretty hard at the moment. Uh, but I think we are glad that we were able to finish the under 15 segment for the day.
Definitely,
Uh,
of course.
and we were able to start the under 19 matches, but we couldn't conclude any matches at the moment. So started the first doubles for the under 19 segment, which was for 4 games to 2, and Royal leading uh, the match. So I think we will have to see what how it goes. But as it is, the rains are coming down pretty hard, and we might have to stop play for today. But it is a decision which has to be decided by the officials. So we will keep you posted.
coming there. Mang end of them. Ah, okay. Send it. මොනවද බලන්නේ? So now we can see our chief guest, Mr. Arjun Fernando, shaking hands of every under 15 and under 17 Peter, right? Including the rector of St. Peter's College and the the principal of Royal College. All right, the three vital, important gentlemen just shook hands with the Royalist under 15 team and the under 19 team, and the proceedings are moving forward as follows. The rain is simply falling down. There is no pause. It just keeps on. The coats are getting a lot more soggy, and I'm quite scared even to take a couple of steps or maybe even to run because I think I will fall.
Totally agreed. I think the rain has taken the day from us. But it is nice. It's a nice sight to see the boys being introduced to the chief guest and the important guests who are here today. Um, and we can see some words of encouragement given by Sergeant Fernando, the chief guest for the day. He's addressing the gathering and uh, giving a little speech to the boys from both schools. Definitely, his words of encouragement will play a vital role. He is I think the highest achieved Sri Lankan in the sport of tennis, proud product of Royal College. So inspiring words being spoken to the boys at the moment for both schools. I would say as Sri Lankans, he's giving maybe some advice you can never get from any other individual.
Of course, Senel, Miss Arjun Fernando, he's been the main inspiration to these youngsters who did the best couple of hours back on the courts, who had incredible and amazing speed and agility, moving to every drop shot, every lobs, and a lot of winners. They've been pretty making their perfect moves to get every shot and keep every ball on the court. I
Yeah,
think that's
I
the
think that's the just to continue on this thing. I think people may have misunderstood this as a friendly match, but it was quite a competitive match as we saw in the under 15 segment. Boys really gave their heart out. It was definitely like a inter schools or national schools match played here at Royal College. We would have loved to see how the under 19s would have performed. It would have definitely been much more faster, better, more competitive play from the 19 boys who are always, they're playing for their most of these team boys are playing their last year of college, so they'd like to give their heart out. Would have loved to see in that, but the rains have taken the day. But let's see. I think with some time, maybe an hour and a half, Royal College courts have the capability to play under lights as well. So
Senel, do you know that these courts were, to be honest, redone with a lot of effort. I think it took a couple of years for the Royalists to come up with these courts, and it's having a perfect standard. And no matter what the weather conditions are, these are capable of adapting and letting the players make the best out of the courts. I mean, they can do anything with the courts. Um, well, the rains might fall, but then again, we just need a couple of minutes, a couple of hours to get back on track and let the boys show their colors.
So yeah, at the moment we can see Mr. Sohan Patrick giving some words of encouragement and addressing the gathering today. He's the president of the St. Peter's College Tennis Foundation. Played a vital role in organizing this event today, and he's past captain of St. Peter's, who has always been an inspirational role in college tennis.
Chanel, didn't Sohan Patrick play for Davis Cup?
Oh yes, I think as if my memory is correct, yes he did. And he's a very prominent figure in Sri Lanka tennis and always been a supporter of the sport tennis in general. So is his father, who has always supported college St. Peter's tennis from its very beginning.
I think Mr. Patrick is telling the boys how beautiful the day was for him to organize such a brilliant event, to see incredible rallies taking place between both the parties, breathtaking serves, and an unmissable showcase of tennis talent between the under 17 and under 19 teams of both the schools, St. Peter's College and Royal College.
Beautiful sights at the moment. The boys shaking the opponent's hands as they have concluded the matches at the moment. Amazing sights. You can see Mr. Dinit Patiraj, the head coach of St. Peter's College, addressing the royal team. And she's a rare sight to see. I think he's also an inspiration for all players, school players, and myself and Dasita being part of his program, school program. He has a lot of advice to any player who plays in the school level. So amazing sights seeing Miss Patiraj talking to the Royal College team.
All right, guys. So we have to put a full stop for the day because of bad or maybe poor weather conditions. The courts are pretty wet and soggy, and we are unable to move on the court. Therefore, of course, we are not going to stop. We are planning to reschedule the matches for tomorrow, and I want to thank every one of you who watched us at the pre-Nagendran Tennis Complex today at Royal College. We saw a lot of incredible rackets and an old age rivalry that has been part of tennis history taking place before. So, thank you for signing up with us and watching us live for the battle or the encounter between the two schools, and we are hoping to connect with you on Sunday morning. We will keep you informed of the time. Till then, the date is not yet confirmed, I just heard, but we will keep you informed of the time and the date. So, Dasida Medis and Senel Rohana signing off right now. Have a good day.